Hey guys, so it's Mac. It's been a while, but today I'm coming at you with another video different from my old content. Wow. So this is kind of marking the beginning of a change in my channel because I want to do some study-related stuff, some makeup-related stuff. So just look out for a change. Because it's going to happen. It's going to be more professional looking and better. But basically, today I'm going to tell you how I take my notes when I'm at home, which is different from when I take my notes at home. It's also different from the way I make study guides. So look out for those videos as well. But yeah, so let's go. It's important to start with a header or a title for your page. These are some of my favorite headers. I don't have all of them, of course, because I started doing some different kinds of headers. This is my favorite one, the cursive with print in it. First thing I do while preparing to take my notes is I get a playlist. This is my favorite for studying and stuff. I'll link it in the description. I get either my earbuds or my Bluetooth speaker, depending on how I feel. Honestly, sometimes I want the music to be surrounding me in like my entire room, and that's when I'll use my speaker. Sometimes I want to feel like I'm in my own little world, so I'll use my earbuds. And in school, I use earbuds when I'm working independently because it helps me focus. Okay, when I'm at home, I use my very large 5-subject notebook. I only have 3 of the sections in use at the moment because I only have 3 core subjects that I really take notes in, so but if I end up having to take notes in more of my classes, then I'll add more tabs. But I made these tabs by myself with some sticky notes. Yeah, I really like this. I like the ones with the plasticky covers because they don't rip. The only notes, since this school year hasn't really started that much yet, but I've only had notes to take in geometry. So what my geometry teacher does, which I'm not so sure how I feel about it, but she gives us a printout of the notes, and what I do in class is I'll highlight the important stuff just so I can learn it while I'm there, because I learn really well by taking my own notes. But if that's how she wants to run her class, I'm not going to stop her. I'll just highlight things I need to know. And then I'll come home and I'll rewrite them in my own format. And I'm currently working on fine-tuning my handwriting, so it's a little iffy right now, but I like the idea of it being smaller and neater looking, just so that the spacing is better and easier for the eyes. But I like to have color schemes, so this color scheme is kind of like purpley pink sort of color scheme, and most of the time I'll go with like warm colors, cool colors, greens, blues, purples, like organize it in that way because I want it to have its thing. Like this one, which there weren't that many notes to take on this actually, which is weird, we just had to define precision. But this is like a green color scheme, so I actually really like how these notes turned out. So let's do a warm color theme, right? Because it's fall. It's fall now. These are like warm colors. Also, peep my adorable Tokidoki pencil case. I love it so much. It's precious and amazing. I know there's a lot of hype around the mild liners, and I can do my own personal opinion review on it. if you want, or maybe if you don't want, because I'll just do it anyway. I like the range of colors. That's my favorite part about them. There's just so many colors, and you can just choose them, and it's fun. For my geometry notes I just showed you, I used this generic gel pen that I really liked, but right as I was finishing up those notes, it ran out. So I'm gonna be using today, not my trusty dusty Precise V5, which I love so much, but it kind of bleeds a lot, so it's not that good for taking notes. But I'll be using my Zebra Jimny Clip pen. This ink isn't really dark enough for me. That's why I like to use fine liners for taking notes as well, because it's a really nice dark bold ink. I used this Pentel color pen for those headers, so I'll just do that because I kind of like the minimalistic fashion of this kind of header. I like the way this looks, and I think, yeah, I might start doing more headers like this. It is not on my list of headers because I didn't know that headers like this existed when I made that list. But I really like this. I'm really bad with drawing lines, so that looks bad, but it's okay. Shh, everything's fine. And then I'll put, so say this was chapter 1, section 2, so I'll do that 1.2. And then I'll do like a do one of those, and then I also use some of my headers that I put on the list. The definition I'll write out. Then if there's more details that I need to add, I like to do those kind of bullets. If there's examples, put them in a box. And then I'll either do lines like this or color it in. And then I like to do a little frame. That. There are also other boxes that I like to do. Last year my biology notes were popping with the aesthetics, let me say. And there's like so many different like boxes you can do like this. Another thing that's helpful for if you're taking notes at home from either a textbook or whatever is grab a sticky note. You can take your notes in or your sticky note in and ask your teacher the questions, and then the questions get answered, and nobody likes to have a confused student. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you want to see more videos like this, click subscribe for future videos, and don't watch my past videos because they're kind of cringy and yeah. But yeah, just click like, subscribe, leave a comment requesting videos. I'm gonna start doing some makeup, some singing, more study related stuff. I'll do my review of mild liners and other highlighters. And my favorite pens maybe I'll do. I'm really weirdly not awkward. I'm very specific about the way I like things to look and the way I like things to be written and the colors those things are and the way they perform. So just keep an eye out for those videos in the future. I really hope you enjoyed this video, and subscribe, like, comment, bye.